Hello my angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all really well, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. I feel like I always start off my vlogs, it couldn't get more British, could it? It is the most beautiful day today. Literally, the sky is matching my dress today, and it's been actually a really rather busy one. I had actually intended starting this vlog much earlier. However, the day has sort of whisked away. The girls have actually just left. It has gone, yeah, 20 or 19 minutes past 5, which is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Where has the day gone? But I have got a very exciting vlog in store for you. Now, it will come to no surprise for those of you who are OGs on the YouTube channel will know that I've been on a little bit of a health and wellness reset. I feel like we got halfway through the year and I just needed to sort of like check back in with my goals, making sure that I was sort of the fittest, happiest and healthiest that I could be. And you know, I've been changing certain little things and putting sort of like realistic and achievable goals and targets, and yeah, I'm really excited to say that I'm absolutely loving it. So I thought this vlog could be about sort of what I'm doing to achieve making me feel happy, healthy and just sort of like glow from the inside out, and also what I'm doing to sort of, I don't know, I wanted to tone. I don't want to lose weight, however I just wanted everything to be sucked in. I want definition in my muscles. And you know, I'm never going to be a whippet, and I don't want to be a whippet. I wasn't born that way, and you know, I'm a very athletic build, and I think it's really beautiful when a woman looks strong and powerful and lean and yeah, all of those things. And so I'm kind of doing like a bit of a combination of a few different things from, you know what, it's a full circle. You can't be sort of like working out like a maniac but eating all the wrong things. So it really is just doing a touch of everything, 80-20 rule, making sure that you're also having a wonderful time. You know, it's not all horrible things and eating kale and running for miles on end. Absolutely not. Would not be doing that. So I've got some really gorgeous bits here to show you that kind of make me feel gorgeous and ready to take on the day, ready to conquer the day, ready to work out whatever I'm doing, whether it's yoga, reformer Pilates, whether it's going for a run. I definitely think that you need to feel the part first. If you feel like really ugly, or you know, things don't fit properly and you're just sort of, it's just not a vibe, I just feel like you are much more likely to do your absolute best if you're feeling your absolute best. So I've kind of got a few little like tips and tricks tucked up my sleeve in order to share with you. And as I said, it is just a combination of everything. 1, even down to your workout wear. 2, water. 3, food. A kind of bit of a workout plan. I'm in no matter of means, and a little bit of a disclaimer here, I'm not suggesting this to anyone, but just kind of giving you guys a little bit of an idea as to how I stay the way I am. And yeah, it's a combination of a few different things, and I thought it was about time that I shared it. I'm also going to make a really scrumptious and delicious dinner. I know you guys love cook-alongs, and the sun is shining, so we're going to have a barbecue, but we're going to have a healthy barbecue, and I'm going to share with you one of my favorite recipes that actually the entire family can get involved with, and it's healthy, nutritious, and most importantly, scrumptious. So let's get straight into this. So as you can see, I'm literally wearing one of my favorite dresses of all time. I live in these dresses. Now this is an absolute beauty from Halara. For those of you who don't know about Halara, I am utterly obsessed. For those of you who do, will be like, Leo, I now understand why you bang on about them all of the time, because the quality, the sustainability, their entire brand ethos else literally makes my soul sing. Now, Halara sort of really specialise in female workout wear, like athleisure wear, but they also do have a collection of sort of like workwear, loungewear. They've got sort of everything, workwear, and they're just such a beautiful brand. They look after their people. They are so sustainable, zero waste. They're really, really working on their carbon footprint, and I think it's so important in this day and age that you've got brands who are really, really trying, even down to the materials that they're using. But what I love the most is that Halara is all about the people. So everything they design is crowd tested, crowd approved, and even crowd designed. So literally their pieces are being made, designed and tested with people like you and me. So I'm obsessed. I live in my Halara dresses. Whether I'm working out, whether I'm having a day at home, whether I'm literally running errands. They're just that easy go-to pull on in the morning. So this is their soft zero plush backless easy peasy dress. Now when I say easy peasy, they actually all come in with built-in shorts, but there is nothing worse, especially when you are in public, when you've got to go to the loo and you're in a jumpsuit or an all-in-one and you feel like you're sat on the loo all schnoody and it's just not the one. Well, Halara have got you, because they have designed these dresses so that you can, I'm not going to do it on camera, but basically they've got the inbuilt shorts, and as you can see at the back, you can literally pull the shorts down and do what you need to do as a lady, and it just makes things so much easier, simple, and they've just been designed to perfection. So you've got a full waist stretch. It is so soft to touch. I love the A-line of this skirt. Sort of sculpts, it's so supportive for the chest. It has actually got removable pads, which I've actually taken out, and it's kind of like this lovely A-line skirt. It's so pretty, it's not too short, but it does actually come in 2 lengths. You can have it in the normal length, which I've got, or you can have it in a slightly longer length. It's got the really gorgeous strap, and then you've got like a little teardrop at the back, which I think is so pretty. So as I said, I live in these dresses, and this gorgeous pale blue is called Spun Sugar, I believe. And trust me when I say they come in so many different colours. So if you've kind of got a colour palette going on, or colours that you love, or you want to go with something slightly more pared back than this gorgeous sort of like iced blue, then you can do. Literally, I think they've got like 20 colours in this dress, and the price point is phenomenal, and as you can see, I just love it. Now I run my errands in these dresses, and all of my girlfriends are literally like, where are you getting these from? So it was so lovely. I actually met with a girlfriend yesterday for coffee after Reformers, and I'm sat there in my Halara 2-piece, of which 3 ladies in Pilates were like, where is your gym outfit from? So probably next week they're all going to be wearing the same thing. But my gorgeous girlfriend Sophia came trotting down to Gales in her beautiful Halara dress, and I actually have the exact one here, and it is so beautiful, so I cannot wait to share it. Actually, why don't I put that on now? It'd be perfect. So this is dress number 1. We're going to go with a couple of dresses, we're going to go with a couple of sets, and then actually a dress that I think I'm going to live in come sort of like those gorgeous balmy autumnal evenings. It's a beautiful colour, I love the style, but we need to try it on and see what the fit is like together. It's official. I have found my favourite Halara dress of all time. Just have a glance at this. So I have her in white. This is the most beautiful corset dress in what they call Angel Falls Blue. It is the most beautiful powder blue colour. It's so soft to touch, and as I said, this is what they call their corset dress. So you've got that sort of deep V here, the prettiest little skirt, and then you've got the inbuilt shorts underneath. absolutely gorgeous. I feel like these are also slightly longer than the shorts in the other dress that I just had on. It's perfect for tennis, it's perfect sort of like pickleball, if you're playing like badminton. You could even play golf in this dress. It really is absolutely gorgeous. But I just think through the summer with a pair of flats, it's just the dress that you can pull on, you can work from home, you can run errands, go for dog walks. It's absolutely stunning. And again, have a little look at the back. You've got those twisted straps, and then again a really, really pretty pear-shaped drop at the back. I absolutely love this, and I love how it sort of nips you in at the waist. And then you've got that like little floaty skirt. It's also the most amazingly engineered dress because the fabric is quick dry. It will absorb any moisture, any sweat. I just love the sort of like a 2-in-1 feature. It's also got the little pocket inbuilt in the shorts. So if you have like maybe your AirPods or a lip gloss, your phone, anything you kind of need, teas, maybe a ball, you can pop that in your shorts. But it's just the most gorgeous dress. And as I said earlier, the thing about Halara is genuinely, well, for me, most certainly, it's just about the way that it makes me feel. Everything is so beautifully fitted that it just makes me feel gorgeous. And when I feel like that way, and it's kind of a mindset, I genuinely believe that if I feel that I look nice, I'm halfway there, I'm like, yeah, of course I can do a run. And it really like encourages me to do more and be better. Whereas if I'm sort of in an outfit where I feel really sluggish and I don't feel my best, then I'm not going to strive to be my best. And I think that's where Halara almost holds on to my hand to sort of say, you can do it, you can achieve this goal, you can go for a run, you look gorgeous. And it's just such an amazing brand. I can't wait for you guys to sort of like read more into it yourselves. Have a little bit of a mooch on the website because their About Me page is just, I absolutely adore it. I love reading it, and it's all about the different women of Halara, and just the way that we can achieve it is just, I love their brand messaging. It's incredible. Now we're staying on the blue trajectory, and we've got another gorgeous dress on from their Easy Peasy collection. Now I shot a campaign recently playing tennis on my Instagram, and these are literally my go-to tennis dresses because not only do they look gorgeous, but also they're so supportive. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. You've got the halter neck detail around the neck, and it goes into this really beautiful little clasp here. You've got the twisted detail, you've got the scooped back. I love it. You've got like a little cute floaty skirt. She's just beautiful. And then again, you've got the shorts that are built in, and then you've got the Easy Peasy situation at the back again, which it literally is a game changer. If you are desperate for a tinkle mid-game and you need to just run off court and quickly pop to the loo, there's nothing worse than having to sort of unhook this and get the whole thing off and sit there all sort of like a naked mole rat in the bathrooms. It's just not a vibe, and with this you just don't even have to worry about it. I also love how supportive the inbuilt sports bra is. Again, this comes with removable cups. Just to show them to you, they're just really, they're great, they're wonderful. If you do need a little bit more support or a little bit more padding, then of course you've got that option. As I said, this is in Aster Blue, and I think it's gorgeous. It's just really lovely. Now what they have actually done to ensure that it's right for everybody, you know, the short dress might not be for you, but they do actually do it in a slightly longer length. So if you didn't want to have such a short dress, then that is completely understandable. So they have 2 lengths, which I just think is absolutely amazing. I am now in my favorite Halara duo. It is just absolutely beautiful. Now I literally have these in every single color. They are that good. They are the Softly Zero crossover leggings. and they're just beautiful. They are so soft to touch. You've got the pockets on each side. You've got the crossover at the front, which I think is so flattering. You can either have them sort of like hoiked up and sort of have them waisted like I have. And I think it just sort of like elongates your legs and nips in. It's just absolutely beautiful. I can't stop stroking my legs because they're so soft. And also, not that I would ever ask you to look so closely where you can see my knickers, but go on, have a glance. I am wearing fridge pickers today, aka big knickers. Real Bridget Joneses today, and you literally cannot see anything. I also love the fact that it doesn't have like a seam up your lady bits. I mean, there's just nothing worse. There's nothing worse than having a horrific camel toe. You're sort of awkwardly thinking, oh God, I know it's not great, but then what's worse, pulling it out? Absolutely not. Whereas like Halara have designed these specifically for women, so you don't get the dreaded camel toe. I mean, someone has to say it, but it's such a pro, and I just love how they sculpt my bottom. And as I said, you know what, I am a curvy girl. I have hips, I have a sizable bottom, I've got the Hildreth bottom and thighs, as my mother says. Honestly, I've completely lost the plot and it's only a Monday. Anyway, I have matched it with my gorgeous Halara crop top. Now I think this is what they call their yoga crop top. It's got the low twisted back. You've got the double strap at the top. I love how supportive it is. It has an inbuilt bra detail here. And it's just fantastic. It's sort of like the perfect combination between a sports bra and a crop top, and you can sort of have something over the top as well, or a cardigan, and you can kind of pull it down if you want to, if you didn't want to show really any midriff at all. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. This is my go-to, and as I said, they come in so many colours. I mean, guys, £19.82 for the leggings. It is unbelievable, the price point, and just also knowing that you're investing in just the most beautiful brand in all aspects. I actually saw something and I had to screenshot it because I wanted to talk to you about it. Just this paragraph here. Radiant with optimism and confidence, the Halara woman is sure of her path. She's not about trying to become somebody else. She's making pursuits, simple or grand, on her own terms. She dresses with a sense of ease, but never takes it easy. She is the perfectly imperfect, defying all expectations with intelligence and intention. I love them. I love Halara. I love everything about the brand, and I love the product, but most importantly, I love how it makes me feel. And if you find a brand like that in terms of like workout wear, the absolute dream. Now, I've got a couple more bits and pieces to share with you. I've got a dress that, to be honest with you, I don't know what I think. I think it looks gorgeous. It's either going to be one of those where I put it on and you guys are going to be like, no, or it's going to literally blow my mind. Anyway, I've got one more two-piece to show you in a few different colours, and then we're going to pop that dress on and we will have to make up our mind together. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think in the comments down below, and you're also going to have to let me know which colours you go for, because literally there are so many gorgeous ones. I also think it's super chic in black, and I'm obsessed. Right, I'm going to put the other outfit on. Now, if you'd like to be slightly understated, but also sort of like jazz it up with different colours, this is literally the exact same. So these are the Softly Zero crossover leggings in what Halara calls peacoat, which is just gorgeous, deep, rich navy. And then I've got the gorgeous low back, twisted, double strapped yoga crop top on, again with the inbuilt bra. and I just love it. It's just the most beautiful blue, and this is what they call their porcelain blue. It's just absolutely stunning, and I think a colour that will lend itself for all different seasons. It's just beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. Now, I have actually run in this bra before, and you know what, it's absolutely fine, you know. I think I said this on a recent vlog. Those ladies who are slightly larger chested will know you kind of do the jiggle test to see how good a sports bra is. I'd probably say that it's a medium support crop top sports bra. I have actually run in these before and it was absolutely fine, but I'd probably say that it's more your running errands, reformer Pilates, yoga, mat yoga. You could do a little bit of dancing. I'd actually say spinning, absolutely fine. But if you're going to go sort of like a long distance running and you are slightly larger chested, then I would say that there are more sort of high support sports bras that Halara do. But I just love how kind of dainty, how pretty it is. It's so versatile. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So many of my girlfriends have bought all of these, and it's hilarious now. We go to Reformer Pilates and we're all practically matching, but everybody looks so fabulous and I love it. It's just beautiful. Now it's time to pop this dress on. I tell you what, I'm really excited about this. So let's pop her on and see what she looks like. It's safe to say she's utterly gorgeous. I love this. So this is Halara's Maxi Breeze Full Flowy Floaty dress, and this is in a gorgeous sort of deep rich wine called Amaranth, and it's gorgeous. I love the sort of fitted bustier. As you can see, it's got gorgeous little spaghetti straps, and it's got this really interesting panel here. As you can see, it's a really gorgeous square neckline, which you can make higher, you can have it slightly lower, but it's got this little detail here that comes slightly underneath your bust, sort of just in a way supporting it, but it's really different. As you can see, it then nips you in at the waist, and then it's got this literally, as it says, floaty dress. Now it's in the same fabric as that gorgeous corset dress, so it's got the most beautifully absorbing fabric. I really think they've nailed the design of this. It's also got pockets, it's got this gorgeous little pleat detail on the front, and it's the most beautiful length, so it's just by my ankles, and I just love this fabric. It's so absorbing. It's also got that really epic four-way stretch to it. I feel like this is going to be the dress that I'm going to be living in. Sometimes I don't want to wear a short dress, sometimes I want to cover my legs, sometimes it's a little bit chillier, sometimes if I'm running errands, again, I don't want to be in a super short dress. I feel like this dress is going to be the one that I am going to live in. I'm literally going to stop this vlog and actually order it in a few more colours. It comes in so many beautiful colours, whether it's black, navy, I think it's got this gorgeous greasy colour, it's got pale blue. It literally, oh, this is absolutely stunning. Now, if I wasn't going for a run this evening, I would keep this on. It's so light and floaty. I really do think that this is going to be the dress that I grab on a daily basis. It's easy, it's pretty, and it literally makes me feel utterly gorgeous. I just love how like light it is, and on a scorching day like today, it's absolutely perfect. But actually in the autumn and winter, if I still want to have something not too heavy on, and something that's going to cover my legs, with like gorgeous little like cashmere knit jumper on, it couldn't be more perfect. Now, the best bit is that Halara have given me an epic discount code for you guys. They've given me 20% off to give to you. So if you use SMEE20, that will get you 20% off. I'll leave, of course, everything on screen now, as well as everything that I've tried on in the description box down below. I'll also put my sizing down there just for reference. Obviously, to give you an idea, I am 5'8.5", the half being very important, and I am normally a size small, size 8. Sometimes my bottom is rather large, as you know. I can sort of squeeze my bottom into a size 10 as well, so depending upon the product, but I tend to be a size small in everything in Halara. But it's been utterly gorgeous. I literally try everything on and have the biggest smile on my face. I adore the brand, I love Halara, and I know you guys are going to too. The quality, the story, but most importantly the way that it makes you feel. So please let me know what you get down below, and if that kind of inspires you to get back on track with your sort of like health and wellness, both physically but most importantly mentally, that would make me so happy. So anyway, I also feel like I've banged on so much about my favorite green juice recipe. However, I don't think I've actually ever made it with you guys, and I've been yearning for it all day. Who would have ever thought? I mean, it sounds utterly ridiculous that I've been lusting after green juice, but it's that delicious, and it kind of really energizes me. And also what it does for my skin, if ever I'm having like a bit of a breakout, or if it's close to my time of month, or if I've been a bit naughty with the old spicy mugs or chocolate or long list of ors, it's kind of that one thing that detoxifies my skin and makes it glow and like repairs, restores. So I'm gonna make that with you now, and then I'm gonna go for a run. It's the most beautiful evening. I might even try and get Dora the Explorer up there just to sort of fly over the fields, because it is so beautiful at the moment. I'm gonna make a delicious healthy dinner in the courtyard on the barbecue with some scrumptious ingredients, and yeah, we're just gonna have a gorgeous evening together. So I'm gonna sadly have to take this beauty off. I'm gonna pop a pair of leggings and a sports bra on, and we're gonna go make green juice, and then we're going for a run. Let's do this. Hi team. We are back in the kitchen. I've got my juice making machine, and this is juice making machine. Leonora, I think it might be called a juicer. So I've got my Philips juicer, which is fab. However, there are probably better juicers on the market. I just think in terms of ease, you know what I'm like about washing up and mess. There's a lot of bits to build the juicer. We have one in Mallorca that's amazing, and I'll link that one as well as this one down below, of course. In terms of ingredients, really a green juice can be whatever you have left over. Maybe you've got a bit of a dodgy looking cucumber that's seen better days, and literally you can use every single part of the vegetable. However, I have a little bit of a recipe that just kind of like really energizes me, and as I said, is just such a beautiful tonic that just makes me glow and feel my very best. And that is always cucumber, an abundance of celery, a few carrots, because carrots are great for your eyesight, packed with so many antioxidants, natural sugars, and it's just so many vitamins. Also, I tend to use, where did that go? Oh, half an apple for a touch of sweetness, natural sweetness. I mean, I have got to a point where I do actually like a really earthy tasting juice. However, a lot of people, especially in my household and the girls, are not fans. So I am actually gonna make enough for a couple of days. And then I've got a little bit of kale, which just have so many different health benefits. I would normally add ginger, however, I sadly don't have any. So we're gonna turn this on. It is a little bit of a noisy number. It's as easy as this. There is something so satisfying about, juicing veggies. In goes the cucumber. Ooh, delish. There's another bit of celery. Celery. I don't know why I'm singing that. I think there was actually a story about Chelsea Football Club and celery. Was it on like an old celery? I don't know why. My dad and my brother are like, celery. I have no idea why, but anyway, maybe one of you might know the stories if you are a football fan, or better, a Chelsea fan. There we go. Okay, and goes the other one. You can literally use every single part of the cucumber or every single part of the fruit. Ooh, the fruit or vegetable. Now I'm going to actually have to pour this into a slightly larger jug. And then I actually cling film it and pop it in the fridge. But I still need to juice. Oh, that cream on the top. Just want to show that little bit to you without pouring it everywhere. You kind of see that frothy bit on the top. I'm going to be really revolting. Oh gosh, that's absolutely delicious. It's so good. Right, I'm going to chop that apple in half again. Switch her back on. Goes. And then actually, I like to use a tiny bit of lemon. Almost got smacked in the face with a lemon. Oh my gosh. Almost came back out of me again. That is one naughty lemon. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, you just need to add the kale. And you'll have to put quite a lot of kale in. I would actually say half the bag of kale. I might even put a tiny bit more apple, just so that it really loosens that kale up inside. There we go. Oh! And just like that, our green juice is ready. It will probably take you a little bit of time to get used to it, but trust me, you will literally get to a point. I have also thrown kale all over the floor and everywhere else. You will get to a point where you actually really enjoy the taste of it, but also I feel like the most important thing, you're going to really, really enjoy the benefits of it. You're going to feel energized. You're going to feel as though you could tackle anything that life throws at you, and you are going to have the most glowing skin. I cannot wait for you to try this. So what I always like to do, you know me, presentation is everything. So I get a really gorgeous glass, or I might even get like a gin glass. Go as bougie as you wish, pop some ice in it. You know, you probably do need to mix up your juice, but trust me when I say that cream on the top, oh, delish. So back in a jiffy, I'm gonna fill up my glass with ice. Okay. Now I know it isn't the most beautiful colour, and actually depending upon how much kale you put in, or actually how many carrots you put in, you know, it's looking a little bit orangey, but all important taste test. Heaven. Literally heaven. It could literally be a mocktail. I absolutely love this. So as I said, go to green juice, and I will leave, of course, the recipe in the description box down below. So I'm going to enjoy my green juice. I am then going to pop my trainers on, and I am going to put my AirPods in, and I'm going to go for a run. I just know I need it tonight. It's been a remarkably busy day, and it's the most beautiful evening, and there's nothing better. You know, I'm very lucky. We do have a treadmill here, but there's nothing like running in the nature, in the beautiful fields. Even sometimes I go without my AirPods, and I just love the sound of the tractors, the sheep, the cows, the horses. It's just heaven. So I tell you what, like I said, I'm going to try and get Dora the Explorer, and I will show you what that looks like, and it's just beautiful. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Cheers. am back at home, finished my run, which was just heavenly. I don't think I would have ever said those words in that sentence before, ever in my life, but it was just gorgeous. Had a very quick shower, popped something on. This is the dress that I showed you earlier. It's loose, it's cozy, it's comfortable, it's light. And anyway, back in the kitchen, and we are going to make some dinner. Marcus is making me a very scrumpy drink in the background. Anyway, so as I said, it's super easy, but also it is the most beautiful evening outside, as you saw. So I want to have something that is light, it's summery, but it's scrumptious. So in terms of ingredients, you're going to need some chicken. I've got a yellow pepper and a red pepper. I'm going to use this beautiful British purple sprouting broccoli spears. And I'm actually going to parboil it first, and then I'm actually going to finish it off on the barbecue to sort of like charcoal it slightly. It tastes absolutely beautiful with chili and garlic, and it's going to be delicious. I've got my little pumps back.
Hello,
say
everybody.
Hi to everybody. How are you?
Perfect. Tip top.
Tip top. He's very bronzed indeed. He's been in Mallorca for 2 weeks.
Lovely.
I know, he's had the most wonderful time, and I cannot wait to be back to see all of the things you've done. It's very exciting. There's so much that has happened at the house out there, and I cannot wait to show you guys. I can't wait to see it myself, but anyway. So back to dinner. I'm then going to also grill some courgettes on the barbecue, and then I just adore halloumi, and I think it's just absolutely delicious on the barbecue. And then in terms of how we're going to marinate the chicken, I personally think that halloumi actually cooks at a different speed than the chicken. I think chicken actually needs quite a considerable amount longer, so I don't actually tend to pop them on the same skewer, but I've got these dashing skewers, and they've got like little birds, ducks and chickens on them, and I'm gonna create like at-home chicken skewer kebabs. So I'm gonna pop like a little bit of chicken, a pepper, a courgette, a chicken, pepper, courgette, and so on. But what I am going to use, which is absolutely delicious, is the Belusa Rose Harissa paste. I've actually showed this to you before. I use it all the time for dinner parties. I marinate lamb shoulders in it, chicken. It's absolutely delicious. It is a little bit spenny in terms of, you know, marinades or pastes, but trust me, it's worth every penny because it's absolutely delicious, and a little bit goes a long way. So what I'm actually going to do is get myself a sandwich bag, because this does actually stain quite a lot of stuff, and I seem to have run out of disposable gloves, so I'm gonna have to use a sandwich bag. Now I'm gonna prep my chicken into chunks. I'm gonna get myself a meat chopping board, cut up my chicken into chunks. I'm gonna pop it into a sandwich bag with a little bit of the Belusa, and then I'm going to massage my chicken because we all want succulent breasts. So I'll be back. Now these are so handy. This is actually just the top of the plastic chopping board, but I just think, you know, you can use these. So I literally just pop it on top of my butcher's block, and it works a treat. Now what I am gonna do is actually take the garlic clove from underneath you, just so that you can see what I'm doing down here. And I'm going to wrap my chicken. Got 2 beautiful free-range chicken breasts here, and I'm going to just cut them into chunks. Try and keep them all relatively the same size, just so that you can ensure that the skewer is cooking at the same speed. I think it goes without saying, if you were to have like one really large chicken bit, obviously that would take a bit longer, and then you end up overcooking, and that is not what we're going for. We want it to be super tender. Got my sous chefs here who think they're in for a treat. Once this is done and the chicken's in the bag, can wash our hands, because obviously you need to be very careful about anything you contaminate with raw chicken. So where is our sandwich bag? It is sandwich bag and chicken going in. I'm then going to go and wash my hands, and then we're going to pop that delicious rose harissa paste in, and then massage our breasts. So hands are clean. All the chicken utensils have been popped in the sink. And here we go. Again, I probably would put gloves on this because if you've got nicely painted nails, it will stain them. Trust me from someone who has tried that before. So I'm gonna pop in probably about 3 tablespoons. Again, please be careful that you don't contaminate the spoon with the chicken and then pop the spoon back in. And we don't want to be giving anybody any food poisoning. Right, I think that should be enough. I'm gonna do this up, and then it also just saves up on the washing up. And then I'm just going to marinate the chicken in there. And it's just so easy. And it just ensures that you have covered every single itty bitty little nook and cranny of those chicken breasts. Okay. And again, you can actually do this earlier on in the day. The longer you leave your meat, and that's any meat, to marinate, the more succulent it will be. It's all about how you prep and all about how you rest. And ensure that it is utterly scrumptious. Pop a little bit of black pepper. Right. A little bit of salt. Again, invest in good sea salt. The molten salt is absolutely delicious. And one day I hope I'll be able to bring back some delicious Mallorquin salt for you guys too. Odie is looking very longingly for some delicious chicken. You can't have roast harissa chicken, no. Mummy has got some hamel in the fridge. You guys can have some tidbits later. Okay, right, that is our chicken prepped and ready to rumble. Fantastic. I'm going to prep our courgettes. Here we go. Chop off the end. So I had the funniest message today from one of my Instagram followers. So if you are watching this, well, she must be a YouTube subscriber as well. She sent me a picture of her yellow courgette and was like, you can now add courgette influencer to the CV. I am so happy with that. Right, so I'm going to chop some chunky courgettes. We can add those to the skewers. Again, we don't really need that many, so we might have like 4 or 5 on each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think that's plenty. I think 1 courgette will do. Then we're going to cut some peppers. A little bit of pepper for me. Boys, you can't eat these veggies. And in terms of the size of pepper, kind of like that, in a square. Just to make sure that they don't fall down the slits in the barbecue, because there's nothing more devastating than losing a member of dinner on the way and she's down the barbecue. That's it. Can never fish it out. Right, so a little bit of red pepper, and Bob is your uncle. Okay, fantastic. You are a bunch of scavengers. Do you know that? You are terrible people. That's the garlic for the broccoli. Okay, so those are our skewers kind of prep. What we need to do now is get a tray so that we can start building our skewers. Or I suppose you can call these like posh kebabs. Okay, this is where things can get a little messy. Now, as I said, I don't have any disposable gloves, so for the moment, I'm going to have to use a sandwich bag as a glove. I'm going to do this up slightly, and hopefully it will protect the gel nails. Have a quick sip. A delicious beaver mocktail. We need a skewer, and we are off. Right, let's open this up. We need a bit of chicken. Stab a bit of chicken. It's going to be a little bit harder than I thought. Okay, so a bit of chicken on your skewer, and make sure that he is well and truly secure on there. You might want to pop the skewer both ends. So then I'm going to get myself a courgette, a bit of pepper, a bit of yellow pepper, and a bit of chicken. Absolutely delicioso. I don't think you would have ever thought you'd be seeing someone do it like this, would you? Well, I would say that we're doing quite a considerably good job, considering I don't have any disposable gloves. And I'm not getting this rose harissa everywhere. Well, not yet anyway. And that is an enormous skewer. It's like a whole dinner on a skewer. So that was as easy as that. So I'm gonna pop that there. I'm probably gonna put you on a time lapse to create the other one. I'll spare you. And then what we're gonna do is I'm going to parboil my broccoli and I will see you guys outside by the barbecue. Just whilst that broccoli is parboiling, I've just knocked up a very, very quick dressing, and it's got some delicious olive oil. It's got some crushed garlic, a little bit of chili, a little bit of salt, and I'm just squeezing in some lemon. I'm actually going to take out that pip that just managed to squeeze in there. And this will be the dressing that I drizzle on the tender stem broccoli. It'll be absolutely delicious. Evening. So this is the setup. The birds are singing, the blue skies, and this is our food for this evening. Mark is just bringing the skewers and we're going to cook on the big barbecue tonight. So I'm going to turn it on. It's going to be delish. Here comes the husband with the chicken skewers. What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah? Look tasty? Scrumper. Okay, so we are up to heat, and I'm going to pop these on the BBQ. Okay, what I want to do is actually get this oil and just drizzle it over the top. Yum de la scrum. It's going to be absolutely delish. And then these are going to cook really, really quickly. So I'm going to lower the lid and enjoy my mocktail. Listen to the birds sing. And have a good old catch up with my husband, and then I will show you what it looks like once it's halfway done, once we turn. And the good thing about the marinade is it also ensures that the chicken doesn't stick to the barbecue. This would not be good. And here we go. I've literally just popped the serving platter on the side that I haven't been using just to keep it warm, and I have been resting the skewers. We've got the charcoaled tender stem broccoli, the halloumi, and oh, they smell like heaven. So let's take them inside, let's plate them up. And I've got a few tiny little things to add, and it will be utterly scrumptious. Finally done on the BBQ, and she is smelling utterly divine. So I think those will still be quite, oh no, it's okay, I can pick that up. So I'm going to pop the skewer on. There's, as you know, quite a lot on the skewer. Don't they look utterly delicious? So then we're going to pop on a few of those crispy brocks. Absolutely delish. And then what I'm going to do is just drizzle that dressing that we made with the olive oil, the garlic, the chili, and a little bit of lemon over the top of that tender stem broccoli. And that will be absolutely delicious. No snogging for us tonight. Well, at least we'll both have garlic bread. And then we have got the halloumi. I've just noticed you guys actually can't see what I'm doing. That was clever, wasn't it? Don't do that. It's having a nibble of the halloumi.
Very hot.
They're very hot, yes. And there we go. Kind of got like sticks coming out from everywhere. I think I'm going to take the sticks out of the halloumi. And there we go. Then one last little bit. I think I'm just going to use all of that dressing up on that tender stem broccoli, because that will be absolutely delish. And then I'm going to pop a big dollop of tzatziki on the side, and that will be absolutely delicious with the chicken. So that is our summer dinner all done, ready and served up. She's going to be absolutely delicious, but just to spin you around and give you a very, very quick glimpse before I tuck in, that is our homemade skewer with beautiful chicken breast, red peppers, courgettes, yellow peppers. We've then got the char-grilled tender stem broccoli with that delicious dressing, the halloumi marinated in rose harissa, and then a side of tzatziki. And that is our dinner tonight. Healthy, wholesome and hearty, but most importantly, scrum-didiotious.